Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This time I'm going to start with some sticker books. This is a ongoing project that I have so that I can get more use out of these books. I have started by using paper that I don't normally gravitate to, and I've hole punched it with a punch that I got from the Joann's from the 60% off sale, and then I did buy a 6-pack of these rings to make more of these sticker books. Now, right now I don't have the cover, and that's okay with me. I was thinking that what I do instead is just glue this here, the cover I mean, and then just keep that as the front and the back of these things. If I decide to get covers, or when I decide to laminate paper and hole punch it and put it here on the actual sticker book, then I can get to it when I want. Right now I just want to make it and get it done and get these so that I can flip through them and not have to use this rubber band. So that's going to be one of the things that I do with this book that's different from this other sticker book per se. Now, the other thing that I was thinking of doing is I have 2 sets of Jen Hadfield books. The first one had Heart of Home, and that's what this collection is. This one is the Chasing Adventures, and so I liked a little bit of the trip, and the motifs were really cute. I really especially love these. They look like seals almost. Not the animal, but the type that you kind of use for an envelope. And it's bright, it's colorful, it's got a lot of cute road trips and flags, and I love these colors in the stickers, and so I decided to grab it, even though I really don't need more. But that's going to be, I think that's what I might do, is put these together. So I might just remove the Maggie Holmes from here and stick it in with the other sticker notebook that I'm going to make. I'm not sure yet. I might just leave it as is. I'm ruminating on the idea that I might put like smaller icons together, or like flowers, stars, butterflies, hearts together, and then all the word cut aparts out together that are like this. And then I was also thinking of doing like maybe if there's several of them that have flags, banners, or labels like that. Also alphabets, I was thinking of maybe collecting them together in a separate section to see how that works out, but I still haven't decided on that yet, especially because I just made these sticker books like this. I want to see, there's also washi strips, so then I would probably have to like take this one apart, which isn't hard. I think this is one of those reusable Mambi sheets that it came with. Y'all, that's one of the things that has me very upset about this thing and the way that this company packaged this sticker book ordeal. Who knows? The thing comes with 12 of these sheets. Did you know that they sell this sheet, this adhesive sheet, and maybe that's the allure to it, is that it is re-stickable. Sometimes it doesn't stick all the way on there, but if it's in the book, it holds it really well. They only sell you 12 of these for $5. Well, they're $5 at Joann's. I'm not gonna pay $5 for 12 of them if the sticker book is 30 sheets. That's insane. You still don't have enough. You still don't have enough for the whole sticker book. This thing already costs $20 if you were to buy it not on sale. I bought mine at Tuesday morning for $6, but I still don't want to spend more to take this apart and put it into a sticker book. And so I made my own sheets. I just took a measurement. It's like a 3x9 inch, and then I stuck it in my hole punch that I purchased, and I saved myself $5. I did already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and granted, I don't have all 30 sheets of all of these sticker books. 30 sheets times 5 sticker books equals 150 sheets. Okay, and then you divide that by 12, which is how many sticker sheets they give you. That's $62 that you'd have to spend in order to make your sticker book complete if you were to have 5, let's say, and that's your whole collection. That's $62 spent instead of using paper that you might normally not use anymore. I'm almost done with a Disney stack of 180 sheets, just so I'm using up my stash. Granted, it's not with scrapbooking, but it is being used and utilized, and so I consider that a win. I am also I'm not gonna pay $62 to make a sticker book. That's just insane. Ugh, that's the one part that like gets me. You can use double-sided adhesive, you can use your ATG gun, you can even use the tape also. You guys, anyway, I'm off my rant and we're gonna start. So like I said, I'm not going to have a cover just yet. I'm just going to make this my own. And what I wanted to do was also kind of go through the books and see what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping, because I don't think I'm gonna use these realistically in scrapbooking, and I'm not really a planner per se. I'm still kind of learning, and I know somebody that will utilize those more effectively than I will, instead of them just sitting here. So I had already pulled them out from here, and I should just be doing this itself. That won't happen. I don't want to ruin the sticker sheet either, but I might as well take it apart and get it ready so that I can start the sticker sheets and get this situated while I'm looking for these planner sheets. This one I noticed didn't have as many plannering style stickers. I mean, you probably are supposed to use these in your calendar, but I mean, I prefer them for scrapbooking, and so that's what I'm going to do with them. These are cute tag labels, and there's some more. There's a countdown here, and honestly, I kind of wanted to use it for when I go to that scrapbooking trip, but I'm not even going to worry about that. They're super fun colors, the way they made this into a rainbow style, so I like that, but I'm not going to use them. So those are going to a friend. I like these, so I'm keeping those, and I don't think she minds, because she didn't know she was getting these anyway. These have little like license plates, but they say a lot of several things like cruising to the mountains, fishing, exploring, roaming, getaway. So I thought those were super cute. And then more icons, and then like road trip signs, like camping signs, or they've got maps and binoculars and stuff. These labels are cool. And then this has clear stickers that say phrases, some more washi strips, some word phrases. This is a cardstock with icons, cardstock sticker sheet. And then this one has squares. This one has 2 large to-do list labels, which I can always put a banner or a word phrase sticker over this and use it as a journaling spot. And then some more of these icons, which I like to use. And that's the end of that sticker sheet set. So 5. I'm going to end up with an odd number of sticker sheets because I only pulled out 5 here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this, and that's how I'm going to make my sticker book right now. I kind of don't want to, not dwell, but I don't want to take too long in needing to fabricate these things, because I do want to get this done rather quickly, and that seems well enough. I'm going to move the glue over to this side, or see if I can remove it. That would probably be easier to cut. I'm not even going to dwell on that either. Just going to move this over. See how close to that I can get it, because that's the line for this thing. But anyway, so this is what I'm going to do for now. And I didn't want to buy those Mambi sticker books again because I didn't pay full price for them. I used their 60% off sale when it was going on, and I didn't see, there was 2 more there, and I didn't see those when I was shopping at the store at the time. And so it's fine. I'll just wait if I really want to grab them all, so that they all look like this. They're not a different style. So I kind of like the cohesiveness of them, but I'm fine with that. And then, so these will be going to my friend. I should make her a sticker book. And she could have, I know she has these rings, but I should just prep the sheets for her, since I think she sold her punch, and then that way she can enjoy them right away as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the binder sheet. I don't know why I would be so precise with this, but anyways, I'm going to line up the tab, or this divider page, and the edge of this. I don't know why I can't talk. Sorry. And I'm going to add this here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, you know, if I can get it to line up, then that would be easier. I'm gonna line up the punched holes, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some ATG tape right here, and that's all I'm gonna use for now. Once I see where that's about as long as I know that to be right now. Maybe some right here on the heart. This is probably more labor intensive than it needs to be, and maybe I am more precise than I like to think myself, but I've noticed that I do like to flip through the sticker books as I'm scrapbooking, and if I already have one in mind, or if I remember of an element in the sticker book sheets that I like, or that I have and I want to include it, then it's something that I already know that I can use. So I think the bottom bottom is shorter. Let's do it this way with the short piece on top. So I'm gonna line these up, and it might not be all that straight and it might not be all that perfect, but I think it's just a matter of trying to get the job done. Oh gosh, Daisy. This is the part that I wish I could just get on with about myself because it's annoying. Okay, let me see if that would help. Okay, here we go again. Take two. Okay, as you can see here, this is longer and then this is shorter. I really don't care. I'm good. I'll cut that off probably. Let's just do that now. Probably because that would more than likely get on my nerves if I just left that like that. So, and this is probably why I shouldn't have used that and maybe used one of the sticker sheets that I already have completed or made. Here we go, using another one. Let's line these up. I think they're all gonna be upside down from now on. That'll be fine too. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm just gonna put a strip here and a strip here and then just line up. Oh, I try not to get it right here where the hole is because I found that the ATG will stick to the sheets and stuff, and I don't want any of the stickers to get ruined because they're thinner paper anyway. I don't want the stickers to tear. Can't pick these up right now, but I do want it. It has proven useful, so we'll use them if we have them. And then I just line up the corners of the sticker sheet, and this is probably harder to see because it's like I'm lining up white on white, and then that's all I do. And then I just flip it over. I use the corners of the previous sheet to keep those in line. The step that I'm probably not using, that I know I don't use when I'm not filming, is the whole magnets thing. I'm just using it because right now I don't know why it's taking me so long to align the sheets. And if they're not perfectly aligned, I just try to keep the edges. If the corners don't line up so much, it's not a big deal. So that's the first sheet, you guys, or that's the second one really. And then that's gonna be the start of my, had I been smarter about the situation, I probably just would have made it to where it sticks here and I would have left that open. I could probably go back and cut this off right here or tear it, because that's what I ended up just doing now. Also, not a big deal, but it's because I have a window and I want to see more of the stickers, I guess. And then that's that. Then I can add the rings, and this is more of a homemade look than the professional look that the store-bought sticker books give you. But it's a hack. This is the intention that I had when I bought it. I wanted to get covers. I saw some covers that were on clearance for $3.47. It was gonna be too much. It was too much thought process, and I just wanted to take that out of the way. So that's the beginning of it. There's the first page, and since they're not glued there, that's fine. And then here's the back of that. So I'm just going to keep going. That's it, really. I don't think anybody wants to see me do this. Maybe I'll film a bit of the end process and then show you what it looks like at the end. That's what I'll do. Would you believe that I already did this wrong? Okay, so let me see if I can explain what I do after I take out the sticker sheets that I don't want to use. What I like to do is group like things. I didn't know that until I started breaking down these books, that I noticed that I liked having them by group, which makes sense to me now because as I'm flipping through it, I like to keep, I didn't start with the first cover sheet here. I don't know why, but that's probably what I did over here in the book that I'm working on now. But I did group like things together, like these words. And then I went on to group the banners. These were in two separate areas of the sticker book. And so I grouped them together knowing that's how I think my brain would use them. So like this one doesn't match, and that's probably because I didn't have matching ones, or the pages didn't line up to where I had them facing each other. But they're still together, like it's here and here instead of in two different places in the book. Another thing I was going to mention is if you don't have these sticker sheets, like these I'm not going to tape together because these are the ones that are reusable. You could use reusable adhesive and also make them like the ones that Mambi sold. And so here again, I have icons together, and then I have these smaller stickers together. And so I put the alphas facing towards each other so that I could make words. Here's another one with smaller icons, and then I put this icon one together with it so that I could have this alpha together. And then these kind of were like remnants. And then this is an extra sheet from another sticker book, which is the one right here, but I didn't have an even number of sticker sheets from this book because I had already gone through and picked out stuff. So the same thing with this one. one is, in my mind, whatever was able to group together that made sense to me is what I did. And so that's how I have these listed here. I forgot to do that with the Jen Hatfield book, so I'm gonna do that right now, even though I already started one sheet here. And of course you guys saw the first sheet I made, which is the beginning sheet, and then this next one, which I probably wouldn't have paired together, but I already did it. I'm not worried about it. I'll just do the rest of the book. So I have icons, smaller sheets, and then I go also by whether they're clear. So here's some clear ones all together, and they're smaller icons. Then there's a washi sheet. Then these are more, there's one that I thought was like this. Those kind of remind me of going together, and so does this. Then there's labels, which I would probably pair with the washi at some point. Then there's word phrases. So these are clear. These would remind me of washi, so those would go back here. And then this one too, because it's more washi than word phrase. They're like in that label style shape, a square shape. So that's why my mind would put them over here versus here. Then here are some icons, and these are larger. I would probably set these with this. And then since these are also icons, I would probably put them here. Here are some square ones. Since I have this sheet already here, I would probably put them together. But normally I would have them towards the end of the book for me. And since these are like that here, that's probably, I'll probably put them at the front now because they're there, because I already goofed up, so to speak. So more icons. These I would put with this because it kind of remind me more of this than these clear sheets. And then here's another one. This one would probably go with labels. So I would probably put these before the tags, or after really. And over here, let's see, I would probably put them like this. That's probably how I'll start doing that. This will go here, and that's the end. Okay, so there's only one set of clear sticker phrases, so those will probably be with that. And then I put them in by order of preference, like what I want to see first. So I would probably put the flowers and the icons on first. And since this is a very definitive icon, I'd put that right at the beginning. And this would probably go here in the beginning next to this sheet. Let's see here, we got squares. I would probably just put these with this. I would put them next to the icons. So I would probably do this first and then do the words, since those are next. Okay, so that's how I would probably do it. And let me just show you what I did. This would probably be the beginning for me because I gravitate towards the icon stuff first. The shapes, the ones that look more like what sticker sheets are intended to look like. So that's probably what it would look like in the beginning for me. Now, since this is already, you know what? I already have a sticker word sheet on it. I'm gonna look for the other one, and I'll just put that one in the order that I want the book in. There it is. Since this is already one that I was making, I'm just going to finish it. And they're both sticker words, so they'll go on the same page. All right, so there's that one, and that one will go there. So I'm just going to continue on with this. It's a good thing it's just at the beginning of the book and I don't have to go back and really make a big fuss of it. But that's what I further did in the sticker books, because I still am not sure of whether I'm going to break all of them up and then stick them into the book by type. So for now, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, it's still something that I'm contemplating. I'm not really too sure whether I want to separate everything by type and I want to have it by collection for a little bit. And I think it's due to the fact that I want to keep these by collection still a little bit. And I think it's just that old type of mentality. And since I did the back, then I'm going to do the back of this. I did it upside down. I'm trying to keep the shape together so that it looks more uniform in the book. As I don't know if you noticed, there's a punch on one side of the paper that's tab is a little bit longer than the other. See this one right here? So I'm trying to keep them all facing the same way. So I have the back of this, and this one is going to have, I'm going to do this one in the back. So I'm lining up the corners so that this looks kind of uniform in the sticker book. So that's what I'm gonna do now. You can put a little bit there, or I usually do it in the corners, I think. to kind of hold the sheets together, and then these stay stuck, but they're not, it's not like you can't tear them apart. So this will be the second sheet, and then this one will be here still, but I'm going to keep using this one so that I can line up the stuff. This is my progress. I forgot to show that step, and I'm really sorry about that. I don't know if anybody wants to do it that same way, but I did want to share what my process is right now. And like I said, I have been thinking about separating them by type, letter stickers, icons, even clear stickers, this, that, and the like, because I feel like that's where this book, that's where I would find that I would need this book. I do love flipping through it, so that's another thing that I don't mind, is that I do like flipping through these books. I think that's the whole fascination with like Janet's style of composition notebooks. Lately though, I have noticed that if I do want to keep things by collection, the nicest thing to have is, especially because when we make the mini kits, Becky Bidding did them on a sheet of paper. She did her ephemera on a sheet of paper, and then she keeps it in her mini kit album. And I think that's kind of genius, because then you're able to see the ephemera. Like when I'm working, everything gets crowded really fast. So having them on the sheet as a mini kit during the mini kit Mondays that I use my kit for, which is generally the whole month. Like I'll try to scrapbook with that kit the whole month and then see what I come up with. And with the lack of time that I have available to me right now, I think it's really cool that I don't have to flip through all of the pages and then just keep it to a minimum as far as just keeping that ephemera together if I'm using it as a collection and stuff like that. So I think that I'm going to do that as well for the ephemera that I have by collection that I haven't used yet. And then once they start getting pretty bare, then I'll put them in the composition notebook by designer, because that's what I have right now and it's already established, and I feel like that would come out a lot easier to make. The holes don't line up, as you can tell, but that really doesn't bother me, and so I'm just gonna keep doing this. And this is generally what my workflow, work process, or process of making these sticker books has looked like. And I usually sit down, I bring this down at the end of the day. I had for those 2 books, that's what I did, is while my husband and I were watching a couple of episodes, I just bring these down and start putting them together, and it feels like something productive. It doesn't take away from my scrapbook time, and that's something that I really like, because right now lately my time has been limited and I have been trying to stay consistent. Watch me jinx myself and not be able to get the next video that I have to do out in time. I have reached 1,000 subscribers. I didn't think, I had 300 subscribers for the longest time, and I think it has been the fact that I'm staying a bit more consistent and that I produce this kit, the hauls. I do think that people like to watch hauls and they enjoy those. I hope that's not all they come for, because I do like sharing my creations, and that's why I started this channel. But for whatever reason, they do decide to visit my channel. I'm really grateful and have had a lot of fun trying to keep up with this channel. It has had its challenges. I have had moments of where I don't either feel like inspired or the editing is overwhelming, and so I really appreciate each and every one of you, and everyone that gives a thumbs up, thank you, or leaves a nice comment. I appreciate it, or that share any part of what they find, I don't want to say compelled, but what they feel inclined to share. I'm really appreciative of it, because I really enjoy having that interaction. It really makes my day, and I really do enjoy it. So thank you is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if this has happened to anybody else, but sometimes I get ideas for like series, but then I shoot myself down right away because I really don't feel like it's things that people would be interested in. And at the end of the day, a series is just us scrapbooking layouts, you know? Unless they have a real intention, like using a 6x6 or using up flat letters. I think everybody's same intention is that it's still just a layout. And sometimes that idea just wins me. It just beats the idea of starting a series without even seeing if it would produce engagement, because that's really what I want. I want engagement on my channel. I really like hearing from people. I like hearing other ideas from people too. I think that's very motivating, not just to me, but I think other people that do take time to read comments, it really does motivate and inspire people to just have community and to bounce ideas off of each other. Who knows what you can inspire someone else to do. So as much as it's a defeating thing. I feel like it also encourages me, and I just kind of wanted to see what your take is on that. How do you feel about series? What kind of series do you enjoy watching? Do you like the scrap lifting? Do you like the idea of having a challenge where you use 6x6 paper pads, or try to stick to a collection, or the idea of using more than one collection, a challenge of using older products in with newer products? I think that would be a fun challenge. Let me know down below, or share your ideas of what you might find inspiring. And then maybe we can see about doing something that you guys are interested in, you guys being the viewers on my channel especially. I also wanted to say, subject change, I'm probably gonna edit out that frog in my throat. I might not, so I apologize in advance if I don't. But if I do, then that's this clip. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, this mom brain. It's not helping. I didn't buy as much. I haven't made the video. Today is Tuesday the 11th, and I did find some purchases, and I did take pictures of what I found in my truck yesterday at Tuesday morning, and I wanted to film it. I did film it. I just haven't edited. What I was wanting to ask is, are you guys enjoying these videos? And yeah. I'm gonna sneeze now. I remembered what I was going to talk about. So I have noticed, and this is just reflection upon after I edit a video particularly, or I kind of reflect on what I say in the video, and I notice that I catch myself saying, I'm a scrapper that takes a long time. I'm a scrapper that takes forever to finish a layout. I don't want that to be true, or I don't know about joining a scrapbook, what do you call it? Like a design team, because I don't know how likely I am to be able to follow through on the team for the assignments. That makes me nervous. That's one of the reasons why I haven't joined a scrapbook design team call, like a design team call, because of that. I would like to see, I think for some people it feels like a validation, and myself included. I really do feel like if I would be on a design team, it would really validate the fact that somehow it's scrap worthy. I know that's probably dumb to say, but it does feel nice to get that sort of recognition, which I've tried to prove with myself with the Mini Kit Monday girls. I really love, and I really do try to use their inspiration every month, because it's like a challenge to me, and it is like we're on a design team to some extent, because we are making our own kits. Granted, it's with our stash, but I mean, it kind of feels like a design team. But you know, and who doesn't want free product? Now, some people don't want to be bogged down with the idea of being forced into their creativity, and I say that in quotes, and that's okay. You are, however you choose to scrapbook is yours. It's your scrapbooking, and whether you want to go out for a design team or not, that's your choice. But that's just some of the things that go inside my head. Yeah, the one thing is accountability, which is why I have been, like, that's one of the things that I have been trying to keep with when I joined the Mini Kit Monday group, is really trying to stay accountable, because that's one of the things that I feel I need work on. But I feel like I have been, more or less, and for the most part I don't think I've missed a lot of them, except when I get to my, oh, was that it? No, it's not. Oh, this is the next one in line. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one here because I do want to line up this to the other corner. If it doesn't let me, that's fine. What is on the other side of this? Okay, so I hope this makes sense. So I'm almost done with this book. Have any of you tried out for design teams, and do you have the same type of fears? Are you a YouTuber that creates content and worries about getting things out on time? I think my subscribers have been very forgiving, and they kind of understand my situation, and they understand that I deal with depression and anxiety, and sometimes I get in my head about thoughts. Sometimes I make a mountain out of a molehill, and I overthink things. So I'm really happy that they've been very supportive. So I'm grateful for that, and that people have stuck around and not unsubscribed because of it. So there's that. I don't know where I was going with that, but this is just what I think of when doing some things, because I got asked, my friend encouraged me to sign up for it, but right now I think because of this whole job situation, I don't want to fail somebody and leave them hanging. Becky's very understanding with me not doing videos sometimes, or not getting them out on Monday, and I appreciate her for that, and I don't want to do that one too many times either, although I may have already passed my limit in being late with videos, but she's so cool about that. I appreciate her. Oh my gosh, this month's inspiration. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not an expert, but I feel like a lot of people have been, okay, well, let me just say this. I really have enjoyed everyone's take on the like recipe Valentine, based on the Valentine word. I really have been enjoying everybody's takes, and even the use of all the sketches. I'm really excited. I tried to put sketches in there that had different tastes, whether you're a person that only uses one photo or two smaller photos or 4x6 photos. There's a mixed media, and there's even a card sketch, and I thought that was so much fun. I love seeing how everyone's ideas are different and what type of layout you were inspired to create, whether by a necessity of a layout or album that you want to finish with your scrapbooking. And that's really exciting and fun to see all the different takes, all the whole group using different, whatchamacallem, their different kits, the different looks. It's all been really fun, and I've been enjoying that. I think this is one of the first kit inspirations that I've been in charge of that really has sparked interest, or that people have been using in the mini kit, especially on the mini kit Monday Facebook group, because that's where I get to see them. And people have shared their video, and I go subscribe to them because I like seeing new people. So if you see my name, thank you for sharing your YouTube link, because now I have someone new to watch. So this is the end of the sticker book. Since that was an odd numbered page, I'm just going to stick the sticker book cover on this side, and that's the end of that sticker book. I hope this wasn't too, it says 29 minutes, so if you didn't watch the whole video, that's fine. I don't think you're missing much. Maybe, I hope you skipped to the end to see what the end result was, but if you didn't, that's okay too. And I do thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me any comments down below of your suggestions, or if you do use these sticker books, how you have them set up. And so yeah, I just go ahead and I'm gonna stick these in here into the rings. They're a bit wobbly right now because it's only a few pages in there. I think I could probably pop these in two at a time too.